always want to say, well, thank you, or so. I always want to respond.
I just don't know how else to.
No, it's great.
Like, I feel like we're auditorily welcoming in our listeners into the podcast.
No, it's great. I think it's just my Southern upbringing where I would just want to go, well, thank you, and hold the door for you or whatever.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
So welcome in.
Welcome.
Us. I've introduced us.
Yeah.
It's the same to us as always.
That's right.
This is the last episode of 2022, Mike.
It is. Yeah. 2023 is going to be so much better.
We always say that, though. Every year is always going to be so much better than the year before.
I feel like 2023 is going to be the year that we all lose our jobs. And the robots take over.
Whoa, so quickly.
Yep, I think so. Look at the AI explosion. How fast has that been?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's everywhere all of a sudden.
That's true.
And maybe it's just the crap that I follow on my phone, but every time I turn around, somebody's telling me a story of robots taking the jobs.
Mike, I'm easily persuaded. I got to quit. Yeah.
Get that tinfoil, man. Let's go.
All right. I think I saw some on the way in.
You probably did here.
So, not gonna. I had somebody ask me the other day. They go, "So do you got any New Year's resolutions?" Yeah, and I was like, "Well, I usually don't do that." And they're like, "Oh, why?" And I said, and I didn't mean this in a mean way, but I was like, I like to think that if I decide I wanted to do something, even if it was in September, I would be able to just decide to do it.
That's what I'm saying, man.
I get no. I'm not like trying to put the
kibosh.
Cross, on.
Love that word.
I almost said, is it
kibosh
or is it kibosh?
It's both.
Okay. But on anybody doing that, like I understand how it works with some people, like, start with the first year, get on track. I get that.
Sure.
But just for me and mine,
yeah.
So that's what I told them. And they were just kind of like,
Well, the people that are super excited about the coming week, or the week that we're in, is gyms. They get so many signups this week, right? Because everybody's going to, this is going to be the year, right?
Yeah. So I don't know if we talked about it a bit. It's just funny because it relates to a conversation I've had outside of here is back in kind of November or so, started working out some. And then just this past week, and so with holidays and everything, haven't been able to.
Right, sure.
But, we're talking about, we got to get back and, get back into things and start going again. And so we're trying to figure out, and we've thought about, trying to find the times because that for that it's going to be packed.
And you're trying to go as a couple?
We have a kind of like a workout group.
Yeah. Oh, really?
I don't want it to sound like it's the Sharks and the Jets.
Yeah.
We're like all show up in like tank tops, and we're like,
we're
here to lift weights.
Get out of our way.
No, but like I found out, and
we're here to lift weights. That's the worst musical ever.
Yeah. And it's just dudes just lifting weights the whole time.
To the rhythm.
Yeah, grunts to the rhythm.
Yeah.
No words. That's it. No. I found that it actually, kind of worked.
Wow, you know what? That would make a good musical, though. You just call it grunt. Instead of rent, it's just grunt. Yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just making a point.
It kept you accountable.
Yeah, it kept me accountable. And so it's a couple of us guys that would go and,
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. No, I agree.
My wife would come with me some too. And, but it wasn't like there's like a group of us.
Sure. I absolutely agree with what you're saying as far as people need things to keep them accountable.
Yeah.
March is the month that people stop going. So generally they sign up in the end of December, first part of January.
And stay till March.
And then by March, they're gone.
So I got 3 months.
You got 3 months, man. Yeah. And then just think the whole place will be to you.
Oh, that's true.
There's nobody around.
If I can deal with the next 3 months, the next 9.
You don't have to wipe off a seat.
Well,
Nothing.
you kind of do just to be nice.
It's the grossest thing, though. Like you have to wipe off the seat after somebody gets off of it.
Oh, no. You wipe off the seat after you get off of it.
No. Oh, yeah. Well, people don't do that, though.
Well, where I go, they do.
They do?
Yeah.
Oh, I went to the wrong place.
Yeah, I think you did.
We were mostly squatting on logs and things, so I don't know. Maybe that wasn't.
No logs.
No logs?
No logs.
Holy crap.
It's all indoors.
Gyms have really changed.
They have central heat and air now.
Oh, my God.
They have bathrooms inside.
Do they have that guy?
There's
the guy that hits you with a stick if you don't do it right?
Oh, no.
Oh, they don't?
No.
Oh, damn it.
That guy's not there. There is a guy, if you have to bring him yourself, but he'll yell at you when you do
My
stuff.
problem was they're so expensive. This was $1,000 a month to go and squat on a log and have a guy hit you with a stick.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Where'd you have these classes at?
It was out back.
Steakhouse?
Yeah, no rules, just right. Yeah, it was great.
You stood outside of this log, outside of an Outback Steakhouse, right. While some man beat you.
Yeah, he's like, don't smell. Those smells are not for you. Yeah.
He would hold like a bloomin' onion in front of you just to tempt you?
Just part of it. He would sit there and eat it. This is so good. Don't smell it. He was Australian.
You kind of reminded me of like a Mick Jagger there for some reason for a little bit. Oh, man. All right.
Yeah.
So I figured
we would... foolishness. Let's get down to business.
Yeah, well, here's the thing is we're not getting any more serious throughout the rest of the episode because I figured we would close out since we all think that next year will be better. Just in case it's not, let's just have a fun episode to enjoy the end of 2022 with. And we did some of these before.
You know what we do have going for us in 2023?
Oh, yes.
No election.
Oh, that's true.
There's no election until 24. So
we're good.
What I'm saying is we're going to have them run the entire year and tell us why they're so great.
Okay.
Then 24 hits, and then we have
to vote for them.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to promote something coming up next year.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
Whoa. Well, I guess I can.
I don't know.
RoadCon 23.
Boom, there you go.
January 20th through the 22nd. Downtown Waco.
I didn't mean to catch you off guard.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That's the radio guy and you coming back.
It is a little bit. Yeah. You got to plug when you can.
That's right. You got to plug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to have.
That's what this guy outside the Outback used to say too. You got to plug when you can. And I didn't know what he meant. Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking what I'm thinking.
It was weird.
We used to have little line all over the place. There was just like little printed out lines of stuff because everything was sponsored by this, and it's just a reminder of you got taglines for everything.
So was there any sort of like regimented thing like you have to mention this, and this, or was it just like it's just around? So just mention it.
It was just around on a lot of it because it was just like make sure if you mention it to bring that up.
Right.
Like if somebody calls in on the hotline, it's the such and such hotline. Make sure to maybe mention so it'd be like,
I've always wanted a hotline.
Right. So people would call in and it'd be like, hey, we'll go to the clean t-shirts hotline. Don't forget their t-shirts are always clean. Hey, Keith, what's on, something like that.
Right. Sure.
Or then it would be like, and I'm just using these as examples, not necessarily, but you could have like
Golden Chick dump of the day or whatever. Sure. Yeah.
Or obviously,
no offense, Golden Chick.
Yeah, updates.
You make me sick every time I eat there.
I love Golden Chick.
It really makes me sick.
Okay. Well, half of us love Golden Chick.
Golden Chick half dump of the day.
Do you think that a restaurant or a place of business would ever be like, all right, you're our spokesperson, you're not?
And split up like duo.
Yeah, it's like we would do ads.
You don't say a thing.
Yeah, and I'd be like, hey, everybody, go to Burger King. Burger King's great. And you're just like, Burger King's the worst. And
I'm just over here just
can't say anything.
Yeah.
No disrespect to Burger King.
No disrespect to Burger King. They make a fine Whopper.
Yep. Today's show brought to you by neither Burger King nor Golden Chick. So,
what's Golden Chick doing making fish?
You say
Why
that?
are they making fish?
You say that. This might hurt your feelings. I don't think it will.
I won't.
Their catfish is actually pretty good.
Is it really?
Yeah, I like it. I like catfish though. But
they built a new Golden Chick out by my house.
Yeah.
I went there the week it opened. And got food poisoning.
Well, that's because you went the week it opened.
That ought to be their best week.
No. That's any
ought to
place.
Be their best
no. I think that's any place. I think you give it some time to get the kinks out. Nothing ever starts out perfect.
No, it's fried chicken. I can get that anywhere.
Okay, well then why didn't you go somewhere else to get it?
I do
give
now.
Them a couple weeks.
Now I go to Brooks Brothers and get my chicken there in my shirts.
Have you?
I don't know. I was thinking the place in Lorena, the grocery store. Brookshires. I was thinking Brookshires and said Brooks Brothers. Brooks Brothers. Brooks Brothers is a whole different thing. They remove trees.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think you're eating at a place.
You ever get the chicken at a grocery store though?
Yeah,
like the fried chicken at a grocery store. It always tastes like rubber.
Okay. Did you?
Like it's got this black taste to it.
I guess let me go ahead and tease just so you know if you want to know what's coming up because we're about to. No. We're about to take a little dive out to left field before we get to it. But we did it once before with romance comics, and so I thought I would do some more today, and that's what we'll get into. But you bring up the grocery store chicken.
Yes.
I remember still vividly, like my mom would take us grocery shopping
Right.
we would always go Saturday mornings.
Right.
Okay. And it was usually around 10, 11, and we would be hungry.
Sure.
And she would go to the back and she would get, like at Walmart, and get a thing of chicken for us. And we would eat it while she went around and shopped.
Oh my God. You had like
And
chicken bones in your
well, it was like chicken tenders, or you could you put it back in the bag and stuff. And then when we got to the end,
suck off that bone and put it back in the bag.
She would put the bag on there so they could scan it, pay for it, and she'd throw the trash away on her way out.
Yeah. That's all right. Hey, whatever gets you there. I mean, that's, you know. Did you enjoy the chicken?
Lunch.
Did you enjoy the chicken?
I mean, it was food. They weren't too bad.
That is not a way to answer that question.
They had chicken tenders and potato wedges that are actually pretty good.
Potato wedges are a fine invention by man.
There's some gas stations that have decent chicken tenders and
there
potato wedges.
There used to be one here, and I went in there the other day thinking,